site or channel. I don't do that very much. I have once in a while. Don't do it very much. And I have started to go on live on a regular basis. Actually, just 3 times. So that's how regular is that on my Apologetics Advocates channel, and have had relatively good response. Although some of the people haven't been incredibly kind, friendly, but there have been a lot of there's been a lot of engagement, and I've enjoyed that quite a bit. So I thought I would just come on tonight, spend a couple of minutes on here and just see where it goes. My wife and I made a trip to Colville today, and I've made a couple of AI type shorts that have to do with the trip. We took our dog, Colville, who stayed in the car the entire time. He's a yellow lab. He loves riding in the car. So I took him along. Someone had asked about, I put this video about Colville going to Colville with us, and someone said, hey, please do one going through Kettle Falls. So I actually made an AI short of us going through Kettle Falls. And then after that, while we were actually driving through Kettle Falls, I took a couple of short videos and published them on there as well. And so just a couple of things like that. And wearing my Bigfoot hat tonight because I would not say that I believe in Bigfoot. I don't think I could say that I believe in Bigfoot. I am just pretty sure it's arrogant of people to believe that we have discovered and seen everything that exists on this planet. So while I don't know that I believe in Bigfoot, I won't take the position that it's impossible that he exists. And so I like to wear this just to kind of get people. I think the same thing about that AI. Although it's I know it's not in a different realm than belief in things that people haven't seen. AI is one of those things that people kind of gets their goat. Some people think it's fun. Some people don't think it's fun. Some people think it's the devil. I learned this in Bible college, and I think this is true. The devil's going to use in the battle of Armageddon. The devil is going to use technology that we're developing today, probably maybe even greater technology than we're developing today. He's going to use that technology against us. And so I'm going to go ahead and try to get this set up here so I can watch it on here as well. So the devil, and just because the devil may use smart bomb technology in the Battle of Armageddon or the Battle of Megiddo, Battle of Gog and Magog, just because he might use smart technology for that doesn't mean that we shouldn't use smart bomb technology today. Hey, he said hi there. So let me see if I can just get this set up here so that I am able to watch. I'm not exactly, when I do the iPad stuff, I'm not always sure how to make everything work with that. All right, there we go. And I see Moonflower Astro. Moonflower, did you see that my video of me getting off on the moon with Neil Armstrong? That ought to make people tickled. Swipe up to stream. I don't know what that meant. So yesterday on the Apologetics Advocates page, I had an opportunity to do some kind of sticker. And all that did was just distract me the entire video. It got on my screen. I couldn't get rid of it. So I don't know what it was for. I don't know. It just is all experimental for me. So I got to learn how to do all of these things. Hi there. I'm trying to figure out all of these sorts of things. Anyway, which is part of why I'm on here right now. So my wife and I made this trip over to Colville today, and we had two purposes for the trip. The first one was to pick up her new eyeglasses. We went to Colville a week ago yesterday and ordered glasses. We both had eye exams, and January, we can get or because of Medicare, we can get new glasses. And I've worn glasses since I was 19 years old, but I always wear them 3 or 4 years before I replace them. Well, now because of Medicare, we can replace them basically every year. The eye exam is free. The glasses, they give us, I think it's $200 a piece toward glasses, which isn't enough really, especially if you're buying them from the optometrist. You know, you have to go to certain optometrists to be able to use the Medicare benefit, and the optometrists that they recommend or that they approve, their glasses are in the $600 or $700 or range, glasses. So we went last year, and my exam was first. And while I was while my wife was having her eye exam, I'm sitting there in front of the glasses person. What are that? I don't remember the name for those folks. And so I'm sitting there, and she starts out showing me this lens and that lens and the other kind of lens and all of those sorts of things that I was wanting to see frames. And she said, well, let's don't look at frames until we talk about the lens that's right for you, what kind of lens you want. And so she's going through this, and she's talking about lenses that are in the several $100s range, you know, and all that kind of stuff. And at some point during this conversation, I said, listen, Medicare is going to give me $200. I want to stay as close to $200 as possible. At that point, she closes the drawer of all of the stuff she was looking at, and she pulls out this one little tray and says, you can pick from these. And there's like um, uh, two styles of plastic frames and one or two styles of metal frames, and that's it. And you know, and she said, I can give you any color of these styles you want. But you know, those were our options. So I took a style of the plastic frames. When my wife came out, she took a style of the metal frames. Well, I quit wearing my glasses that I got from them within weeks. The frame was so weak, the plastic was so weak, it wouldn't hold its shape. I just, you know, I got rid of them and started wearing glasses that I got 3 years ago, from Zinni. And anyway, so I started wearing them. And uh, looking at my glasses here right now. So, and then my wife, she's worn hers because she's tougher than me and more patient. But the pair she's have digging into her nose, so all kinds of problems. Well, her glasses came in, and today she was able to get her glasses replaced. Mine, because I ordered mine, I wanted the same frame that I had 3 years ago. I like this frame, so I just ordered them from Zinni, and I ordered them same day that we went to Walmart to get her glasses, to order her glasses, and then I ordered mine from Zinni. And her glasses, she got a call yesterday saying her glasses were ready. She's got a pair of sunglasses she's still waiting on, but her eyeglasses were ready. And so she went and got those. So we were going to go get those today from Colville. And on the way, I got a message this morning that said that my glasses were were delivered in the mail. So I went to the post office and picked up my glasses. Then we drove to Colville and got her glasses, and so got her set up. And we did some grocery shopping. We went to McDonald's, had a little hamburger without a bun is what I got, and something to eat, just a little bit of something there. And then we went to the Walmart, did the things that we wanted to do at Walmart, and had to wait for her glasses. There's only one licensed optician. Is that what maybe the term is? Optician there, and she was on break, and so we had to wait for that. But we had all this grocery shopping we wanted to do anyway, so we went ahead and did our grocery shopping. We got finished with that. Then we went and picked up her glasses and got them fitted. Mine, you know, I haven't actually had them fitted. They just came. These are how they came from the mail, from Zinni. I got two pair of glasses. I got this pair. This pair is computer lens. So, and I've got at this point, I'm going to wear maybe maybe four different glasses at different times. So I haven't decided yet. I'm still experimenting. These glasses are progressives, but they're for close up. So there's a reading section, and then there's a computer section. I thought that was probably a good idea, and to give that a try. These are the ones that I got last year for working off the computer. And so I can't really read with them, and I can't see any distance with them, but I can see right here pretty well. And so I've got those. And then these are just the all-purpose progressives that I got. And So these are ones, I'd be using for driving or for almost everything. I'd wear these. These have got the long distance up here. The middle is the for the computer, and then the bottom is for reading. I did notice this already. The reading, the section for up close reading, is so narrow that that like reading my phone, it doesn't really focus too awfully really well. See, here's one of those add a Q&A sticker, like to cook, try it. Well, so yeah, last night I clicked try it and it put a sticker up there, and that sticker never went away. It was a pain in the neck for me to look. I don't know what it was for. I don't know what it did. It asked me, so it stuck up there, asked me a question. I answered the question. I don't know what happened with the answer. I never saw anything about that. So I have no idea what those stickers are for. So anyway, these are my regular glasses. These are the same frames that I had got 3 years ago. They're even, I think it's like I think of it as a tiger eye color. Brown with some yellow and lighter browns in them. And the other pair, I think what happened is over the course of 3 or 4 years that I had them, that the lighter colors started actually turning brighter, so that it was really yellow, especially out in the light. You could really see the yellow in those parts. These look darker brown right now, but I assume after some period of time that those lighter tints will start to get lighter, still more lighter, still more light, and become more pronounced over the course of time. The other thing that are different about these and the ones that I've been wearing and that are 3 or 4 years old is that these do not have the photo gray. I chose not to get the photo gray on them, and just leave them like they, and I've got sunglasses. The photo gray was kind of disappointing anyway. They did work when I was outside, but they wouldn't work in a car. So what that meant was, they're very convenient being outside doing stuff, and they would darken up and all that kind of stuff. But to drive, I'd have to put on sunglasses. I have some clip-on sunglasses anyway, and so I'd have to do that. And so just disappointing in that way. So I decided not to try that. I did get an anti-glare on these. I was curious about one. They had an anti-glare like for I can't remember the term for it, but not infrared, but something like that. What comes off of fluorescent lights. And I have real trouble with the fluorescent lights giving me headaches. And so they had some that actually had you could get that had a protection from that, but they had a pink color to them, and I didn't want pink rose-colored glasses, so I chose against those. So I might not have to wear these anymore. What I've got on right now are my regular glasses, the ones that I wear most of the time, but very difficult for me to see this. I have to go like this to be able to read any of that right now. So welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. So anyway, I'll take these off. And then these are the ones I bought for computer, and they actually progressive, so they have the reading section and the computer section. And I did notice that the reading section is bigger than they are on my regular glasses, the ones that I wear all of the time. They are the same frame as my regular ones that I got 3 years ago, except these are solid black rather than having that brown, that tiger eye color involved in them. And so we'll just see how they work over the course of time. And so we got home, we left about noon, right at noon, made a trip over. Roads are perfect going over Sherman Pass. All roads are perfect today. It was wet, but in fact, on top of Sherman Pass, over 5,500 feet above sea level, and it was 41 degrees up there. And so no problem at all. There's a little more snow on the Colville side than there is on our side of the pass, but even then it wasn't anything that a person had to be concerned about. And got over there, got our business done. We're home at 5 tonight, and then when we got home, my wife cooked dinner, and we had dinner, and it's been a good evening. So I'm here. I'm going to go ahead and log off right now, and so just want to wish you all a very good. Where I'm at, it's evening right now, 6:45. Wherever you are, that you'll have a great evening. All right, take care.